Let's go and start off with something basic. Just a quick little division problem of polynomials. If I had 2x squared minus a 4x minus 1, all divided by 2x. The reality is, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to do long division for this problem, right? We have a polynomial divided by this monomial in this case. We can actually rewrite this as a division statement just by dividing all of these terms in our numerator, all being divided by 2x. So watch. What happens here is I don't need to do long division. I will. But notice, if you have something like this, this 2x is dividing into each and every one of these terms. So we have a minus 4x divided by 2x. Think of it like the division property, the distributive property with division, right? When I'm taking this whole term separated by addition or subtraction or addition, there's no addition, but it could be addition. This 2x divides into each and every one of these terms. So the final answer here, 2x squared divided by 2x, right? Now, again, use the rules of exponents, right? X squared divided by x is just going to be x. The 2's divide to 1. That's your division property. So that's going to give me a x to the first power. Therefore, this is going to give me the x's here divide out. So that's going to give me an x minus 2. And then over here, you can see we have this negative 1 over 2x. Can't do anything else with it. So 1 over a 2x. Okay. Now let's go through the long division algorithm just so we can kind of get used to how we would do that in this format. So I have a 2x squared minus a 4x minus 1. Okay, so the way that we work with long division, if we didn't want to do it this way, even though that's what we want to do, you're going to take your first term here and you're going to divide it into 2x squared. Now, again, a lot of students get confused when we do division like this instead of doing division like that. So I always tell students, like, if you get confused, just write what you're trying to do. How many times does 2x go into 2x squared? Oh, I don't know. That's now confusing, Mr. McLogan. That's fine. Go and rewrite it in a vertical format. And then you can be like, oh, it's just like over there. Okay, that's simply just going to be an x. Now, when we get our first term of our quotient, we need to multiply it by our terms of our divisor. So x times a 2x is going to give me a 2x squared. And to know that you did synthetic or long division correctly, when you multiply that back, that first term is always going to be exactly the same as what it is over here. Now what we're going to do is just subtract our rows. Now you might say, well, Mr. McLogan, what do I put here? Well, we could put space values in here, or you could just bring them down. For this example, I'm just going to use space values. We don't have an x, so I'm going to put a 0x, and then I'm going to plus 0. So you can see what I'm kind of subtracting from. In the next example, I'll just bring them down because you can see it's kind of redundant. So 2x squared minus a 2x squared is obviously a 0x squared, right? It basically just goes to 0. Negative 4x minus a 0x is just a negative 4x. So you can see how these are really just being the exact same. Negative 1 minus a 0 is just going to be a negative 1. Now that's round 1 of our long division. Now we got to do it again. 2x divides into a negative 4. How many times does that happen? Well, again, just do the math over here. Negative 4x divided by a 2x, right? It's exactly what you did over here, right? That goes in there negative 2 times. Now we got to take this number and multiply it back. Negative 2 times a 2x is going to be a negative 4x. And then that's it. So subtract our rows. We'll put a 0 here as our space value. Negative 4x minus, got to make sure I always like to put everything in parentheses and then put the negative on the outside because it's not negative 4x minus 4x. That'd be a negative 8x. It's negative 4x minus a negative 4x. Double negative makes that positive. So therefore, that's going to give us a 0x, which we know just goes to 0. Negative 1 minus 0 is just negative 1. Now, this is what we call our remainder. And you can see the right answer is negative 1 over 2x. So what we're going to do is simply take your remainder. So minus, a lot of times I like to do plus and then put the negative up there, but plus and negative is the same thing as subtraction. So we're going to have a 1 over, and then you take your remainder over your divisor, 1 over 2x. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these are exactly the same. Okay, so that's how we do long division with a monomial.